you so much. Cheap seats, let's hear it from you. Cheap seats over here. Yes. Cheap seats over here. Middle seats, fancy seats. Listen, you are bringing so much energy to Los Angeles, right? On a Sunday night. You are, let's get more specific. You're bringing so much energy to West LA, right? Come on, let's hear it for yourself. You are bringing so much energy to Rancho Park. That's where we are. So you're bringing, listen, we're right across the street from the Kentucky Fried Chicken. Give it up for yourselves. Thank you all for being here. I'm Matt. This behind the keyboard, this man is Jonathan Tessero. Give it up for Jonathan. Jonathan, I'm going to brag about you for a second. Is that okay? No. Well, he's very shy. He's very shy. It's cute. It's cute, but he's very shy. Don't tell my girlfriend I said that. What? Yeah, yours either. Oh, wow, interesting. Talk to me after the show. Listen.
That took a turn.
Yeah, it took a turn. Jonathan, you guys know who Dame Edna is? The very popular, yes, you know that. Jonathan has worked, you've worked with Dame Edna, right?
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, I got to tour with a very famous, very funny comedian.
And Dame Edna.
It gave me tons of experience.
What?
Tons of experience working for comedians.
Yeah.
That I hope will use this evening.
I hope so too. The first time I saw you was years ago. You were at the piano at the Amundsen, and you were playing for Dame Edna.
50 pounds ago.
50 pounds ago. You were a kid.
Pandemic,
yeah. You're a kid. You're just a kid. You're a kid now. You were a kid then. This is how this show's going to go. We're just going to chat with each other.
We should have rehearsed.
We should have rehearsed. Yeah, that'd have been fun. Jonathan, it's great to have you here. You guys. You guys. Have you been watching the Tinder Swindler?
Yeah.
Clap if you watched the Tinder Swindler. You saw it? Oh, Tinder Swindler, right? It's on Netflix. It's a documentary. If you haven't seen it, you need to watch it immediately. I mean, not now because you're here, but when you get home at 8:35, you're gonna watch. I want you to turn on Netflix and watch the Tinder Swindler. It's about this guy that, for those of you who don't know, he goes on the dating app Tinder and he tricks women. Yes, right? You saw it? He tricks women into dating him, and then he makes them sell their house, take out loans, sell the car, and give him their money. Yeah, he's very good at it. You guys, you saw it, right? He's very, very good at it. Woo! That's him saying thanks for talking about me. I'll do the comedy. Thanks so much. So this guy's brilliant. He's awful. He's a terrible con man, but he's brilliant at what he does. And some of you may not know this, but I also am a bit of a Tinder swindler. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, no, I am. I am, ma'am, in the front row. Thank you for that. I am. A lot of you don't know that. I feel like we're family, so I want to share it with you. I also get on Tinder, the dating app, and yeah, I do. And I trick women into dating me, and I make them think I'm straight. So that's what I do. Thanks. I thought that would get a bigger laugh, Jonathan. There it is. Yeah, I trick them, but I'm not very good at it. He's an expert at tricking these women. I'm not very good at it, tricking them, making them think I'm straight. I'm not good at it.
They're not blind.
They're not. Oh, okay, great. Right. It's the jacket. I'm not very good at it. In fact, last week I was doing my best, and Brenda says to me, I met her on Tinder, Brenda says, now Matt, where are we going on our second date? I'm like, antiquing. Come on, she should know. Yesterday, Linda, another one, says to me, now Matt, when we go on a romantic getaway, what do you want me to bring? I said, your brother. Now listen, this is how it's going tonight. Oh, Lord. Sunday night's a school night. Some of you have kids at home? What's happening here? Well, clap your hands if you got kids at home. One mother. Kristen, you're like, fuck it, I'm going to go see comedy. Is that what it was? Oh, you have cats? Oh, okay. Good for you, man. I don't have kids that I know of, Jonathan. Where are you going? Listen, global warming. Can we talk about global warming for just a minute? This is a serious topic, global warming, right? It was so hot a couple weeks ago in LA. Thank you for that. There you are. It was, well, let's do that. Shall we do that? Let's do it.
How hot was it?
Thank you. It was so hot last week. I saw a gay guy in West Hollywood put his shirt on. It was so, I've got a lot of these. Thank you, sir. It was so hot last week. I saw a woman in Beverly Hills on Rodeo Drive scoop up her face and put it back on. That was a good one. That was a good one. I wish I had more. Here's one I don't think it's going to work. It was so hot last week. They filled the Hollywood Bowl with gazpacho. It's a cold soup. Joseph, you like that joke? What?
A couple people over here.
Oh, a couple people over there. Listen, global warming. You guys remember the Malibu fires years ago? It was really sad. It was really tough stuff. It was tough, but I grew up. Let me say this: I grew up in a small town in Indiana. Anyone else? Perfect. Let's move on. Okay. Anybody been to Indiana? Fuck it. Let's move on. No, I grew up in a small town. I've lived here a long time, Jonathan. I've lived here like 23 years in LA. But you ever get this message from like high school friend? I got a friend request from someone from my little Westville high school, and then a direct message during the Malibu fires. You know, and I'm the only one like in my little town, I think, that moved to LA, and some of them think that I'm something. Most of them still hate me, but that's fine. But anyway, I got this direct message during the Malibu fires, and this girl says, "Hey Matt, it's Laura from Swing Choir." She goes, "Do you remember me?" I remember how I got here tonight. So I'm like, "No, Laura, I don't remember you." She goes, "I saw on the news the Malibu fires, and I'm so worried about you." I'm like, "Oh my God, this bitch thinks I live in Malibu." Right, so I had to set her straight. I sent her a note right away, and I said, "Hey, Laura, thank you for your concern. I appreciate it. I'm doing okay. The pool house took a hit."
What is swing choir?
Swing choir, oh, you know swing choir. You're dancing to Michael Jackson songs with white jeans and different colored polo shirts. Anyone else? We were in sports. Fuck you. That's fine.
And people wondered, like Tinder worked for you?
Okay, hit the keyboard. That's perfect. That's what you deserve. Yes. No, the Tinder thing was a joke. Yeah. So she says, "I'm so worried about." So I said the pool house took a hit. The Lamborghini had some smoke damage, but it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. And I said, "By the way, Laura, are you on Tinder?" I didn't say that. I mean, how can I remember high school? That was like 10 years ago. Yeah, well, my monologue's almost done. Anyway, thank you. Anyone else at the age where it hurts to bend down and pick things up? You're at that age yet? You drop something, you think, is it worth picking up? Yeah, I'm there. The other day, Jonathan, I was at the Beverly Center. I'm walking, this kid goes, "Excuse me, sir, you dropped your wallet." I'm like, "I know." I'm not picking it up. I said, "You can have it." I said, "Good luck with the Blockbuster video membership card. That would be fun. One more punch, you get a free VHS. That's fun. It's a rental. Don't forget to rewind. Be kind." You guys remember that? Okay, wonderful. It's Blockbuster video comedy. It always works. Joseph, you remember Blockbuster Video?
Of course.
How old are you?
20.
You don't fucking remember Blockbuster Video. But I want you guys to know I still have it. I think it's apparent. I still have it, right? I still got it? Yeah, I still got it, Jonathan. Last Saturday night, I went to the Abbey. Anybody been in the Abbey? Make some noise for the Abbey. Gay, bisexual, gay, straight but curious. I know. I went to the Abbey, and I want you to know I still have it. Even at my age, I'm 32, and thank you. And I got to the Abbey, and I want you guys to know I had a great time. I stayed out late, really, and I was walking back to my car at 9:30, And yeah, and I got to my car at 9:30, and approaching me are two like really good-looking guys. They're probably in their 20s. I was gonna point at you, but no. And they came up to me, and one of them said, "Hey man, I'm on ecstasy for the sex." Oh, we're gonna start there. Okay, great. And the other guy says, "Hey man, I'm on cocaine for the ride." Well, interesting. And then they both looked at me, and I got a little nervous. I wanted to fit in. So I was like, "Hey guys, I'm on baby aspirin for the heart health." Things are happening. That's where I am in life. You know what, you guys? We have such a fun show for you tonight. Are you excited like I am? Oh, thank you for coming out on a Sunday night. That's very nice of you. We're going to bring them out in a little bit, but just so you know, coming up, I think you know this. You've seen her on iCarly, and the Goldbergs, on Austin Powers. Later on, Mindy Sterling's going to come out here. Yeah. I think Mindy deserves more of an applause than that. Yes. You've seen him on Whose Line Is It Anyway? He is the co-host of Let's Make a Deal on CBS. Jonathan Mangum is going. We are going to have a lot of fun with these guys. We're going to put them through some improv scenes. We're going to make them do some improv up here. They're improv monsters. We're going to have some fun with that. So let's keep the show going, shall we? Yeah! Was it too loud? No. Was that too loud? No. Perfect. It was perfect.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. The camera guy told me in rehearsal not to cross my legs because it pulls focus. Rehearsal, yeah. I bought fresh flowers. I can do whatever the hell I want. Okay, that was supposed to be cute. Here's the thing. So I was going, you guys, you're on the Facebook? Are you on the Facebook?
Yeah.
You are? You on the Facebook? I was going through, Jonathan, I was going through the Facebook.
Not I know.
No, yours is too dirty. I had to block you. So I was going through Facebook and I was pulling up some things that people actually wrote. And this disturbs me. I don't know if it'll disturb you, but it disturbs me what people are writing. This is all true. You guys ready for this?
Yeah!
Good. Yeah. All right, I'm losing everything here. All right. Remember, this is true stuff. Remember to cook your chicken or you'll get sell my nana, or whatever the hell it is. This is regarding Ancestry and Me. You know that thing? Or, pardon me, 23andMe. You know that? Yeah. Has anybody done that?
Yeah.
This person writes, definitely trying this. I want to see if I'm related to my ancestors. These people vote.
Oh, we know who.
Yeah, we know who they vote for. That's another show. Great. Why do women never have to take a DNA test to see if it's theirs? People hate this shit. Okay. I say all the people who like Bernie should try Canada. This is America. And then they put 4 flags of Liberia. Also, Canada is America, right? The Bible was written entirely by the greatest American who ever lived, Jesus!
Your friends?
It's my friend.
Your friends say so.
My friends. Yeah, these are all my family members. I've been trying new ways to relax. Currently, I'm into essential oil, diffusers, and incest. There's only 47 more.
Okay, just found out that South Africa is a country and is also part of Africa, which, spelled wrong, which, I'll go back. Okay, just found out that South Africa is a country and is also part of Africa, which makes no sense. Because how can a country be in another country? Hashtag confused. This must be the same person. How is One Direction? Okay, how is One Direction #1 in 37 countries? I thought the world only had 7 directions. Well, the person goes on. I thought the world only had 7 directions. The U.S., South United States, Africa, Asia, England, and Antarctica. That's 6! 6, man. Okay, a lady posed this question. She said, when I was 6, my sister was half my age. When I was 6, my sister was half my age. Doing the math. Now I'm 70. How old is my sister? Okay? Here's the answer from some asshole. 35, and next time make it hard. Did you get it?
67.
Did everybody get 67?
Yeah. I didn't have it written down.
Put it all up here. 35. Next time make it harder. Okay. My sister is pregnant. I can't wait to find out if I'm going to be an auntie or an uncle.
That's gonna be the gender reveal. The next Mountain on Fire.
The next Mountain. Yes, right. Oh my God, these people drive cars.
And raise children.
Yeah. So, that's a lot of O's, has a lot of O's. So, I was thinking of baking cookies for everyone at work tomorrow, and I need to double the recipe, but my oven won't go to 800. Did you get that one, sir? It's because you don't have to double the. Okay, that's just
Life-changing comedy.
I know, it's really important. It's not comedy, it's more like information. This is educational, is what this is. Last one. Rosetta Stone did not sit on that bus for you gays. Rosetta Stone did not sit on that bus for you gays to be asking for equal rights.
I've heard that.
Great. Yeah, great. Okay, good. I got one more thing here. Oh, people are disturbing. Okay, this is a Yelp review that I just happened to stumble across, and I thought I'd share it with all of you. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. The Rosetta Stone guy. Okay. Here it is. This is my review of the worst bar in Boston. First problem: ugly girls. You'd think an upscale bar like this one would have hot chicks. Well, you're wrong. Overweight girls, no makeup on, butter faces, you name it. On the plus side, I had a couple one-night stands from this place. They were both real ugly, and I could not even perform. Second problem, bathroom policy. The freaking bathroom is outside the bar. and then it's hard to get back into the bar afterwards. That's misspelled. They gave me a bathroom card, but it got lost while I was making out with one of the ugly chicks described above. The doorman remembered me but would not let me in without the bathroom card. Shouldn't he have been happy I was helping him remove some of the ugly chicks from the bar? Douchebag! Yeah. I can hook you up with him, Lisa. Even if you do get back into the bar, the bathroom is still a long walk, especially if you're outside in the patio. I had to squeeze through a bunch of fat chicks and sweaty dudes just to get back inside the bar room, where I had to squeeze through some more fat chicks and sweaty dudes just to get out to the lobby, where I had to squeeze through some more fat chicks and sweaty dudes waiting there in line before I finally made it to the bathroom. It's so freaking crowded I was worried I'd get an STD. You can clap for that.
I can't wait to read his review of us.
Yeah, no, are you here tonight? Are you here tonight? Wonderful. Any questions for me so far? Let's do this. Let's bring out, oh no, before we bring out the improvisers, Jonathan, I need your help. Yeah. So, you know, we don't want our phones out during shows, right? But I'm going to ask you to get your phones out for a quick second. So grab your phones. Grab your phones. Yeah. They should be on silent, right? That's nice.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So I want you to ask you to look at your texts, because we're going to get let's get about six of your texts. And Jonathan is going to write them down. And Mindy and the other Jonathan are up in the green room. They can't hear us, okay? So we're going to give them your texts, and they're going to have to make them work inside their improv scenes. Okay? So call them out. Just call them out. Give me one.
LOL, now I definitely have to watch it.
Great. LOL, now I definitely have to watch it. What else?
Hallelujah. Ancestor.
One more time.
Ha, such a good ancestor you are.
Ha, such a good ancestor you are. Do you know that you're related to the ancestor? We learned that.
Who's that man in the fat suit?
Who's that man? You good, Jonathan?
Yeah.
Give me a lot. Give me a lot. Who's that man in the fat suit?
Yeah. Such a great ancestor you are.
Yeah.
Can you read cursive?
It's not for me to read, so I hope they can. Yeah, please.
I'm also a birthday whore.
Okay, but
And
what
single
about,
people.
yeah, what about your text?
Yeah.
That's a joke. Say it again for us.
I am also a birthday whore.
I am.
LOL.
Also a birthday whore. Don't write the laughing, because that's serious.
I only have the traditional fruit cake.
Monthly gift is $20.
Okay, great. Is this the last one?
I can't count to 6. No, I need 2 more.
Your current monthly gift
is $20.
is $20.
Nice chompers.
Okay, great. We'll take that. That's all we need. That's great. Good. That's from the dentist in the audience. Your last one is nice chompers.
All right, that's 6.
That's 6. Okay, guys, you put your phones away. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Yeah, let's try that. All right, you guys ready for some special guests? Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mindy Sterling and Very nice. Keeping yours, Jonathan? Great. Well, that's all. Good night. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you so much.
You have another one?
Yeah, there were 3.
You took all of them. Okay.
That's right.
All right. We can't have you two on the show and not do some improv. Will you do some improv for us?
Well,
Nice to see you too, Matthew.
Nice to see you, Jonathan. Welcome to the show.
yeah, whatever you want from us.
Wow, very nice. That's very accommodating of you. All right, so
But
let's.
you won't be in it, will you?
No. Don't touch me ever. Don't ever touch me. I got to return this tomorrow. So. Not even kidding. All right, so we're gonna do some improvisazione. Okay, that's Italian. Yeah.
Okay, go on. Yeah, I know that. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Jonathan, could you bring over? No. Joseph, will you bring over the red seats because we're gonna have different special chairs.
Oh, okay. Great.
Oh.
We're gonna bring over some special chairs. Give it up for Joseph. This is we're gonna do an improv short form. We'll do about 5 shorts tonight. We're gonna do one called Correspondence. Okay? Yeah. Yes, right? Why are you clapping? Yeah. So one of these persons owns a store. Does Jonathan or Mindy own the store?
Mindy.
Okay, I heard lots of Jonathans. I heard both, but I heard Jonathan first, okay? So Jonathan, you own the store. What's the name of the store that this person owns?
Kitty litter paradise. Rick's Fish.
Rick's Fish. As much as we love Condoms Are Us, it's the Rosetta Stone guy, by the way. We're gonna take Rick's Fish, okay?
Rick's Fish.
Yeah, you own Rick's Fish, and Mindy was a customer at Rick's Fish at some point. They're not in the same room. They're completely different places, but we're going to see them write letters back and forth to one another about Mindy's character's experience at Rick's Fish. So we'll start with you, Mindy.
Okay.
Let's go!
Dear Rick's Fish, I don't know if you remember me or not, but I was the woman that came in with 3 dogs. And you told me, number 1, that they can't be in the store because of the fish.
What?
And I said that my dogs don't eat fish. And you said, but they could bite someone. And I said, okay. That's not the problem here. The problem is you sold me a pink goldfish. I wanted to add it to my other goldfish family, the Dillards, I would call them. But this pink fish did not get along with anyone. I had to put him in another bowl, and I don't have many of those. I am disappointed, though I understand about the dogs, but disappointed in what you said would be a fine catch, ha ha, was not. Lynn B. Donor.
Dear Lynn B. Donor, your complaint is important to us. Please remain by the mailbox and we will get to your letter in the order it was received.
Dear Rick's Fish, you didn't sign your name, so I don't know who you really are. I'm appalled that you said there was nothing you could do. Well, poo on you. I believe that you should offer me some other fish that would do very well with the Dillards, because I am not getting rid of a family of fish that I've had in my home for 2 weeks. I realize fish do not last long. Please help me with this matter. Lindy Barton.
Dear Lindy Barton, when we transitioned from Dick's condoms to Rick's fish, we had one goal in mind, which is the happiness of our customers. Indeed. I would like to take this moment to apologize for the confusion that we did by putting the fish that you did not want in the bag that you did take and pay for. We would like to offer you a complimentary trout fish to go with the pink goldfish. Signed, Rick's Fish de Johnson.
Dear Rick Johnson, you have sexual problems, don't you? I can tell it's written all over you. You want to give me something that I don't really care for, and all I need is just a little attention. I have not been with a man in 16 years. Or a woman just last week, but it's not the same thing. What are you trying to say to me? Me.
Dear Lynn, I received your recent correspondence and am titillated by your offer of sexual encounters. I am currently writing this from your carport. Yes, that's me, with 2 mustaches and 1 eye patch. As a gentleman, I will await your invitation before proceeding to phase 2. P.S. Dix is back in business.
Door is open, apartment 15.
Jonathan, will you help us with some text lines? This Jonathan and Mindy, while you were in the green room, the audience provided some text. These are actual texts from their phones.
Oh!
Yeah, so we would like you to incorporate them into your next scene.
Okay.
Okay, so obviously they've not seen them or heard them. Let's give these two a suggestion. What is a really, what's a stressful situation a couple might, or 2 people might find themselves in? What's a
Plane crash.
Shopping at the grocery store.
What is it?
Shopping at the grocery store.
Oh, okay.
Find the hygienic bathroom.
One more time.
Trying to find a clean bathroom.
Oh.
Someone cheated.
Parent-teacher conference.
Moving.
Oh, let's do that. I don't know who said parent. I love all the suggestions. Parent-teacher conference.
Great.
Okay, it's a parent-teacher conference, and you got to incorporate those texts. Let's go, boys!
Door's open, I can see you through the glass.
Sorry, I was waiting for my husband, but he said he might be late, and I just didn't know if I should just come in.
Come on in, you must be Spanky's mom.
Yes. Yes.
I can tell from the lips.
He's a hoot, that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to say, and nice chompers, by the way. Somebody did good at the dentist.
Yes, I was in a plane crash after cheating on someone. And had them all fixed.
Well, I suppose we shouldn't be talking about ourselves as much as we should be talking about Spanky. Now, can I just give you a couple of things about him?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, first of all, I am also a birthday whore. I'm sorry how that slipped hold it back until the end. So what is?
Happy birthday, happy birthday. You wanna blow the candles and now you are a fool. When you blow them and maybe you want more, you are a birthday fucking whore.
Which of course is how Spanky came to be.
Yes.
So I apologize, but I'm glad that it's out in the open. That's all I'm gonna say.
Here at the Waldorf Academy, we accept all kinds of students. So I want you to know something special that you might not have learned yet about your students.
Oh.
This is a big one. Who is the man in the bat suit? That is our founder. Rick's Fish.
Reports about Rick's Fish.
No.
But look, this is really hard because I feel like I'm on my own. I'm a single mother. My husband is always late. I don't even know if he has a job, or if he just doesn't want to be with a whore. But I have curbed it a lot, okay? And I just want Spanky to have the best quality of what you serve here as anyone.
Mm-hmm. Those are Spanky's grades. Take a look. Yeah.
Nice drawings.
He is an artist. He needs to be nurtured in the artist's way. Okay. The way we do that.
Yes.
Ha! Such a great ancestor you are. Probably wondering what that means.
Gotta be honest, no one's ever said that to me before. Unless my legs are open.
You see, because you are such a promiscuous woman, and you'll have so many children in your life, you will be a more powerful ancestor than anyone else. Which is why whores are our #1 choice of parents here at the family.
I don't know what to say other than your current monthly gift is $20. Thank you.
Coming right there.
God, this is actually a wonderful, wonderful moment for me.
Well, like our founder, Rick's Fish, always said, LOL, now I definitely have to watch it.
I'm not sure what that means.
Oh,
I'm sorry, what?
Sorry I interrupted that beautiful
Oh, Spanky.
moment. Hey, Mom. I was wondering if Mr. Mitchelson got a chance to show you my grades yet.
Yes, dear. Look at you. You are an artist. I'm sorry that I didn't bother to realize that.
You've never been there for me, Mom. You're always fucking dudes.
So true, so true.
I mean, it's been 16. Was it 16? I don't know. I'm having a problem.
whore cake?
No! I didn't know it was your birthday, Mom.
Every day is my birthday, dear. As long as I get paid. Anyway.
We were just telling your mother that art should be your direction, young man.
Oh.
Spanky, what you've done in the art area of the study here is unbelievable.
Thanks, Mr. Mitchelson. I didn't even know you noticed me.
Of course.
I've always wanted to tell you, but I was too shy. Nice choppers. I feel like you get told that a lot. I feel like we do that a lot.
Well, I think we're all out of things to say.
Yeah. I'm also a birthday whore. One of our favorites. By the way, improv for the people. Make some noise. We're gonna play one of our favorites at Improv for the People, and I know you two love it as well. New choice. We're gonna play a scene. Every time the bell rings, they have to back up and say something new on the fly. They can't think about it. What's going on between these two? It's a pretty stressful sitch. What's going on?
About to miss their flight.
Oh, okay. You're about to miss your flight. Great. Okay. You're about to miss your flight. Every time the bell rings, they gotta back up. Let's go, boys!
Well, I have to carry the bag, way myself.
Well, we got 40 miles to go.
Your choice.
The airport is where we are now. Who's the father? That's why I'm waiting to get on that plane, because you've been lying to me all these years.
All right. Well, it's Dave Rogers.
Your choice.
It's Mary Kinkin.
Your choice.
It's President Garfield. You know, the
President Garfield.
President Garfield of the committee to have children.
You sure you want to fly to Albuquerque to give that baby up? You sure you want to fly to Phoenix to give that baby up? You sure you want to fly in the sky where the baby's going to come out in the high?
As long as there's someone there to help me, as long as I have a banana in my hand, as long as I am on the phone with the doctor. I know it's not that funny. I know that I look like a princess. I know that you are the man I want. I've said it, all right? This could be yours.
I forgive you. Oh, they're now boarding Group A. They're now boarding Elite Express. They're now boarding the preferred customer of their... Oh, the plane left. There's other planes.
It's all right. Let me go up and let them know. Excuse me. Yes, hi. We forgot our plane, so...
Forgot our plane.
We need to get another one quickly, please.
All right, what's your name? All right, did you go to the bathroom first? All right, well, I don't know what to do without you.
A whole new character, Mindy. Something totally new in the scene.
Okay.
Oh, so we're just
Back to your original character.
You went away.
Thank you. Here, we're going to Tampa.
Okay. I have an uncle that lives there near the lake. I have an aunt who drowned in the lake. Let's make a lake when we get there.
Let's do one more improv. Yes? Let's do just an open scene. What's a really bad, like a really bad pickup line at a bar? What's a really bad pickup line?
Oh, nice face.
Who said that? Oh, it's Andrew. Okay, great. It's
If Mrs. Coleman hasn't taken you out yet, can I?
We'll take nice face. Okay, so the opening line of this scene is you're in a singles bar. It's nice face. Let's clap for it.
Nice face! What part of Duluth are you from?
The western part.
Western, great!
Western part.
They got the best meatballs in town.
I'm Angie. What are you?
Dominic.
I've got my daughter here.
Yeah, she's 35, and I took her here because she had never been to a bar before. And she's not very pretty.
No, her face is not so nice.
Yeah. Just trying to show her that sometimes you have to put on a good face.
No, I say the same thing to my kids, but they don't talk to me anymore.
Oh, no. You know, there's nothing worse than kids not talking.
That's why I'm drinking. I have to hide the sadness.
I work at a treatment center and they tell me you shouldn't do that. I can help you if you'd like. Okay.
Let me do the talking. Okay. I just want you to try think pretty thoughts.
Pretty flowers.
Yes, and let me see a nice soft face. She's gonna find someone I know, just like I am.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
She ain't getting any prettier, but she was right. I could use some treatment.
There's a 12-step program. If you start faithfully with 12 step number 1, in a few months you'll always be in recovery, but you will embrace it, and then that's the way you're going to live, and you're going to be much more of a whole person.
I seriously thought of drowning her. And then I stopped. I was just a moment's flee. Please, if you take me, you know you're going to have to take her.
I got my own family, but how
Oh,
can I
I
say...
didn't realize you had a family and you're here picking me up, you motherfucker.
Oh, hey! I was talking about my kids. They don't talk to me anymore. They're my family, and I consider them gone. I would be happy to adopt you guys as my family.
Well, you wouldn't adopt me. You would marry me, but you would have to adopt my daughter.
It's pretty kinky if it's adoption.
I'm also, I got it online, Mom, I didn't tell you. I'm an ordained minister, and I can marry you two right now, right here in the Duluth pub.
I didn't wear this bathing suit cover up for nothing.
With my pension from the shame factory, we could live here for a long time.
You work at the shame factory? What do you do over there?
I work in logistics.
What?
Shame logistics.
He's got a job. And thank you for helping.
Yes.
Yeah, I played the 35-year-old daughter with a soft face. Thanks for bringing me in. I loved it. Isn't this a nice audience?
Awesome. Great audience.
You like this?
I do. It's very comfortable.
You like the set?
Yes, I do.
You look good in that chair.
Thank you. Can I have it afterwards?
No.
It's really nice too.
So I have it under. I think I'm right about this. Isn't it fun to ask these two? We see them do improv, but it's fun to get to know them a little bit. Yeah. So Ava, where's Ava? Did we have any questions? Okay, great. So we have some surprises for you guys.
Okay.
Anyway, I think Jonathan, and Mindy, are you all from Florida?
Yes.
Live there.
Yeah, I think we all moved. Well, you were born in Miami, right?
No.
No, so
I was born in New Jersey, moved when I was very young, so I don't have any memory of it. But I was raised, like, from probably when I was, 3 until, I left. But, yes, so North Miami Beach is
Yeah,
where
so we were all transplants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're not from, I thought you're from Florida.
I was born in New Orleans.
Oh, you were? Okay. Anyone else here from New Orleans?
And like an hour south from the bayou, like where people don't speak English and
God.
use consonants.
I grew up in Mobile, Alabama.
I'm from Thibodeau.
Oh, are you really from Thibodeau?
Yeah.
I had friends at LSU
I'm
that were.
so sorry.
So none of you are from Florida. Great.
Or Louisiana, we are doing real good.
So where did you start, Mindy, I'll start with you. Where did you start your improv journey? How did that start?
In LA. I came out here probably when I was like 23 or so. And I think there was a thing called, and you probably don't remember it, but it was Dramalog.
Like the magazine,
It's
right?
like a magazine. I think it's Backstage West now. They sort of took over. So Dramalog was the thing that when you come out here or when you're starting, you look for, because they've got all these great things and possibilities and classes. So I saw this improv class, and I had not done improv before, so I don't even know what gave me the idea that I would love it. But I I think I auditioned, but it really wasn't an audition. I think you just play or something, and then I got right in. And
But
they
did you
moved
see
me up.
like a show or something that got
You know what? I
excited?
have really a bad memory, so I don't remember. I can make it up for you, but I won't. But I do remember being in the company, so I eventually moved up to the company and stuff. And I mean, it was my first introduction to improv, and whether it be good or bad, that was it. And then I met all these wonderful people that were, they were going to leave soon because they didn't like the guy running it. And they
Much
were,
like IFTP.
and they were going to the Groundlings.
What?
So they had said to me, "Oh my God, you have to go and audition at the Groundlings and stuff." But so I met a lot of wonderful people there that encouraged me and supported me. But that was the first, time that I had done improv.
Yeah. Well, you're just as many of us know here, you're just a monster Groundling alum, and you still do shows there, right?
Yes, I do. Yeah, or I direct some of the improv shows.
Yeah, good. Jonathan, what about you? What's your improv journey?
It's the same exact story. It's like a drama log, and then
Oh, we can move on to the next question.
I was going to LSU to be an electrical engineer, which was not a good idea. And I did terribly. And then my freshman year, I heard in the summertime that you could go do this Disney college program in Orlando, Florida, where you work in the parks during the day and then you take Disney business classes at night. I was like, oh, that sounds kind of like fun. So I went and did that. And while I was there, I saw a show called Comedy Sports. I don't know if you guys have heard of Comedy Sports. It's an improv company. And I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that they were making it up. And I was dying.
Yeah.
Just like, this is the greatest. And they're making it up. And I saw them take the suggestion, so I know they made it up. I mean, and it was just blew my mind. And I walked up to the guy, James Newport was his name. And I'm like, hey, this is amazing. He's like, well, come take our classes. I'm like, what? You teach this? He's like, yeah, you can learn.
What did you say?
You teach it? Well, he said, yeah, we teach it. I took 2 classes, and then the way they worked in Orlando, because it was a small theater company, and the performances were for like 30 people upstairs in a Pizza Hut. After 2 classes, you were on stage.
What?
doing comedy.
No.
Yeah.
After 2 classes.
2 classes.
So you knew yes and how to get on the stage.
Not even yes and. It's like here's how you play the Comedy Sports game. Freeze. Here's how you play the Comedy Sports game. What are you doing? So you learn 5 or 6 games, and then you just do it. And so, it was. I was horrible. It was really bad. Yeah, for a while.
Were you nervous?
Yeah, I would throw up before every single show. I would actually barf before every damn show.
It's the pizza.
So anyway, from there I moved over to a place called Theater Sports, which was a SAC Theater in Orlando, Florida. Met a guy named Wayne Brady and a bunch of other funny people. Wayne Brady?
I have to look him up.
Yep. He's a hockey player. So met him and group, and then that whole group moved out to LA, and then that was kind of how we got here.
So you've known Wayne a long time.
Since we were, I was 19 and he was 18.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow. So you guys have seen Jonathan on Let's Make a Deal, right?
Yeah.
We're hereditary to succeed me on this.
How long have you been with the show?
Is that code for something?
Yes.
13. How long have you been with the show? I don't know. I'm just suspicious. 13 years.
13
Wow.
years. 13 years. We should clap for that.
We're finally making money off of it.
Yeah, starting in 2026.
You're making money from improv.
Yes, I'll be making union money.
Union. Union. Do you ever like when you're shooting? And I don't want to be too direct, Jonathan. But whenever you're shooting, right? Whenever you're shooting an episode of Let's Make a Deal on CBS, and Wayne is hosting, and you're co-host, do you ever think to your head, boy, it should be me hosting? Do you ever think that?
Yes. No. Wayne is really good at a thing that I'm not. I'm good, I think, at being funny and helping to facilitate. Also, I'm good at you set something up nice, and I'm good at coming in and tearing it down in a funny way. What I can't do is be sincere with people.
We can sense that.
Yeah. So we have a guest on the show who's like, I really need to win this car because my mother passed away or something. Wayne is really good at going, oh my God, I'm so sorry, and I can't do that. I would just get a couple like, oh, you in the car. commenting on, but I can't do what he does.
So CBS got it right. They put
Yeah, oh,
Wayne
God,
in
yes.
the-
Yes.
And Wayne, and Wayne, you know, we pick on Wayne because he's so great.
He is, yeah.
He's stopped by and done shows with us before and all that stuff, so we can pick on him. Now, who watched the Super Bowl? Did you see all the commercials? Jonathan, did you see Mindy's commercial?
The Super Bowl.
That's enough. That's enough. Mindy Sterling, tell us, if you didn't see it, Mindy was on one of the big, huge commercials on the Super Bowl. Tell us everything.
You know, I always say to people when you're having a rough time or the business isn't feeding you what you want or deserve to have, you just never know. The phone call could come tomorrow. Literally out of the blue, a phone call came to me, and it was like, hey, yeah, they're doing this commercial. They're bringing back you and Mike Myers and Seth Green and Rob Lowe for Austin Powers. They're doing a commercial, for the Super Bowl, blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, oh my God, would you be interested? Yes. So they flew us out there. It took 2 days.
You went to New York?
To New York to do it. It took 2 days. And it was just, it was just so lovely to come back to the people that, I worked with. And, it'd been years since we had done one. And certainly every year we think we're going to do another one, but that hasn't come up yet. So it was just...
We should do another one.
Well, all right. He said that in the trailer when he came to say hello to me. He goes, I really want to do one, blah, blah, blah. And so I was like, okay, great. And, now I'm waiting. But, so, yeah, it was kind of like this fantasy thing in my life. It was a great time right before the end of the year, and I got to go to New York for a little bit, and then I saw, I got to see all the stuff before they had aired it, just to look at it, and it was just phenomenal. So I'm very, very lucky, and I'm very, very grateful for it all.
Well, you're also massively talented and all that stuff.
Thank you.
Yes, Jonathan, please.
I want to ask a question because I've known you for a while and so talented, so great. But also, like one thing when you get to know Mindy is that her personality is you're such a friendly, positive person all the time. But you do all these different kinds of characters. Do you ever get to play yourself, a version of yourself? Because now that you know her, it's like, oh my God, who's nicer than Mindy? But then you see you're playing these harsh characters, and I'm like,
I do a lot of mean. I for a while was doing a lot of mean teacher. This woman. Yeah. So I do get a lot of like strong, people. And it's hard. So sometimes if something comes along and if they want it to be me, I'm lost. I don't know what the fuck to do. I really just don't know how to do it. But no, I'm getting, more things. It's nice. You're a character actor, so I get to do a lot of different stuff. But thank you. That's very sweet.
So, you're still doing the Goldbergs, right? You guys watch the Goldbergs?
Yes, I recur on the Goldbergs. I have the best time. Wendy is amazing. The whole group is wonderful. So again, very lucky, very grateful to be, been doing it for a couple of years now as recurring. I would love to be on a show as a regular, as we all would. So, but yeah, so that is really, really nice for me.
Right. Yeah. Jonathan, if you, other than me, if you had to be trapped on an island, and not your wife, by the way, Jonathan's most beautiful wife.
Yes, really.
Leah. So, not your wife, not your kids. They've both got great kids. Who would you want to be trapped on the island?
a helicopter inventor.
An inventor. Why don't you just say a fucking helicopter and a pilot?
Yeah, we didn't have a helicopter, and we're just cool stories about, fixing power lines. So that would be a long time to get to talk to somebody, I guess. Geez, who would I like? I'd love to talk to Steve Martin on an island, and the reason is because I don't know how, you might know Steve Martin from his movies, you might know him from his stand-up before that, but he really changed comedy. He made it silly, and before him, it wasn't silly.
Okay.
And he turned it into something that had never been done before, and if you watch it now, it doesn't make any sense, because he'll come out with an arrow news and think, I'm a wild, crazy guy. Like, where's the joke? I don't get it. But at the time, if you think about stand-ups were all very serious, and so he's doing this stuff, and it just changed it to being silly.
Yeah.
And I would love to just talk to him about like how he did that, how he took those chances, like just all that stuff.
How did the audience receive him right away? I mean, do you have any thoughts on that?
I don't know, but I think that he probably, because he was doing it well, that it was kind of it was fresh and exciting and new, and you probably have to go, like here in probably had to go to some black box theater, a small audience packed, enjoying something special before it became mainstream. That's my guess of how those kind of things kind
He
of
was
happen.
brilliant in The Jerk.
Oh my gosh.
I loved that movie. I can always watch it.
If you want to watch something hilarious tonight when you get home after you've watched this a second time on the internet, which will be,
We're gonna get this on the internet. I can barely get these fucking lights on.
there's a great bit called The Great Fly Beanie, which is Steve Martin doing magic tricks, but instead of pulling things out of hats, he pulls all of his fly. And this is on the Johnny Carson show, I think, and it's on YouTube, so check it out.
Oh,
It
that's
is
great.
the best.
That's great.
Amazing. Who? I know this is a trite question, maybe, but I'm going to ask you. Who in comedy did you grow up with and love and inspired you? Anybody?
Well, my father was in the business. He was a comedian and an incredible singer. He had this baritone voice, and he was, I had chills, listening to him. But, he was funny, but I didn't I want to be like my dad. I think it was, Carol Burnett, Lily Tomlin. But Carol Burnett was like a huge part of, I loved that show. I wanted to be on that show. I wanted to be like, the one that played her sister, who was nothing, and then they found her, and because she looked like Carol Burnett, and then she became like, the hit. Yes. So I love that. I love that kind of style and comedy at the time. And so she was, I think a big, hero in my life.
So, I've known Mindy, I've known Jonathan for a while, I've known Mindy a long time. And sometimes when we go out for dinner or whatever, not sometimes, often, most times, here comes somebody, it's Mindy Sterling, right? And it's interesting because if they're younger, they know you from different projects you worked on.
Yes, and most of them it's iCarly, which is,
Do you guys know iCarly?
Yeah. Some of you still. And it still runs, and it still runs, so that's what they'll know me from.
Yeah.
And then.
Do you like being approached?
I am one of the only ones. I went to a sort of a girls getaway spa, and we were sitting out in the courtyard with my friend Annie, and this is really true. I literally am sitting there going, no one's recognized. And she went, oh my God. And so there were these little kids playing by the fountain, and she goes, hey kids! Did you ever say Ant Farm? Which is a good show. She brought them over, and I was like, hi! I don't know. I do love it because I do Comic-Con, so that's like another treat for me. I love when, I've touched somebody in a way. I love that I made somebody laugh or remind them of this or whatever that is. I just think that really hits me in such a nice way, and whatever I can give back. So I do like.
Can I tell a story about one time when we were out?
Oh boy, what is it?
So we were out at dinner at a black tie fundraiser thing. This was years ago, and it's at the Skier Ball Center. Do you remember that?
I don't remember the story.
Okay, great.
The Skier Ball Cultural Center?
Yes.
That's right. Thanks for clearing that up. Have you been?
Oh, yeah.
So we were at the Skier Ball
cultural center, and we're having it was for the Diamond Cancer
Oh my God, yes, cancer, yes.
Foundation.
Oh, I do remember that.
Cancer. So yeah, it was fun. And then we were outside before the whole thing, the dinner part opens. We're out on the porte cochere porch, and did you look it up?
I didn't know I played Wordle on my phone.
So we're out there, and a couple teens, these young ladies, were all just so excited that Mindy was there. And I saw them over like, oh, I'm nervous. You talk to her, you talk to her. Finally, one of them came up and said, excuse me, Miss Sterling, and you were so sweet as you always are. And you said, yes, honey, how are you? She goes, I'm good. What's your name? She tells you, I'm Lindsay. Oh, hi, Lindsay. Do you mind, I know this is a lot, but when I wake up in the morning, instead of hearing the alarm, I'd like a recording of your voice telling me it's time to get up. I'm not gonna do that, right? These kids know how to do everything. That's a true story. So this one goes, oh, I would be happy to do that for you. And this is so nice. So, do you remember this? Okay, good. And so, open bar this bitch.
It's true.
The girl takes her phone, and it goes to points when she's recording, and Mindy's standing there, and she says, oh, okay, sure. And the girl goes, okay, Miss Sterling, get out of bed, you dirty whore! Get a drink.
Oh my God.
So funny. She's in therapy. Jonathan, what about you? You like to be seen out and about?
I'm happy to. A lot of times I'm with Wayne, and so like if I see someone like walking up to me, I'm like, hey, it's Wayne Brady. One time I was in Vegas, and there was a Let's Make a Deal slot machine, which I was excited about.
Yeah.
My face is on it, and then the little ding-ding-ding.
I have a Frau one.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
So I walked in and I saw someone playing it, and I'm like, oh well, I'm gonna surprise them.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's
I'm
great.
sitting there playing, and I like like I sit there for a minute, and they're like looking at me like I'm a little weird and everything, and I go, hey, that's me. The lady goes, look at that.
And then they called security.
I was like, all right, have a nice day.
What, Jonathan?
Bad pickup lines.
Yeah,
Yes.
we have some. Jonathan, did you have a question or two for one of these?
Sure. I mean, I watch a little bit of TV. So this week, Mindy, I've seen you play a parent, teacher, a principal, superintendent. I've seen you play a villain, a supervillain, a lawyer, a judge. I mean, you're like the most upwardly mobile New Jersey girl I've ever met. So like, how does one become an upwardly mobile New Jersey girl?
You mean like just doing characters?
No, I was just being silly.
Just died.
Before we were sitting upstairs, I said, Mindy, my partner and I watched your Rotten Cleveland episode this week. You were so funny as a maid.
No, I wasn't in it. I didn't do that. It wasn't me.
So it wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
No, of course it was you.
No, it wasn't me. I wasn't in
We
that.
sat there for 5 minutes. She's
Nope,
like,
I don't think I did it.
It's
No,
not me.
I gotta recall my, yeah.
Ava, do we have questions from the audience? Ava Abdullah, everybody. Questions from the
All right, read them.
Are you okay? Get out of bed, you dirty whore!
Who is this dignified? No.
No, that's
No. Who is this dignified professor?
Oh my God, I have another story about Mindy. So we both live in Santa Monica, right? And this was years ago, and I went to the farmer. Sorry, I don't have any stories.
You don't hang out with him like I have to.
You don't hang out with him? What? So I go to the farmer's market. It's Wednesday and Saturday, so that's not part of the story, but I thought I'd share in case you'd like to. So I went there, but this is a million years ago. I knew Mindy, we knew each other, but we just knew, that kind of thing, right? And so I saw her, and I'm like, oh, it's Mindy. And so the farmers, you were buying a bunch of sunflowers, and the farmer says to you, how many do you have? Because he wanted to just charge her appropriately. He was just saying, how many do you have? She goes, 12, why? That's a true story.
Oh, I must have been drinking.
Okay, here we go. This from, I don't know which one of you, if you hear your question, you can make some noise maybe. Okay, okay, Jonathan, I think this might be for you.
Okay.
What's the history of the roller coaster? That's one of these assholes asked this.
Well,
It's an improv, I guess.
it was an island, and all I had was a helicopter.
I see. They're asking about different, just random questions, Ava?
Yeah, maybe. There might be a mix of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Mindy, we'll just go back and forth. Who invented shampoo?
Diane Watson. Am I wrong?
I don't know. No.
No, I believe that.
Oh, is that true?
No! Next!
Okay, this is for, we even have an answer here. This is a quiz. The correct answer is on the card.
Okay.
What country's national animal is the unicorn?
Cleveland.
That's not right.
South Africa.
Did you guess who said that?
The one that wrote it.
I was calling back to South Africa.
Oh, you're doing a callback?
Yeah.
It's okay, we let the guests answer the question. I really appreciate that you called. Actually, we could speak briefly after the show. Stop them.
So they're not really asking us
I don't
questions
know.
about ourselves.
I don't know. Jonathan, what is the history of Vaseline?
They're all asking us.
Weird improv.
Well, first of all, petroleum was discovered in the 1700s by Dr. Great Anthems.
Who?
Dr. Great Anthems.
His name is Great.
Great Dr. Great Anthems.
Great.
Great Anthems.
Stop saying his name.
He discovered petroleum, which okay.
No. Mindy, what's the loudest animal on earth?
Me.
This person says sperm whale. In the house? In the house?
Are they giving the answers?
Some of them did. Some of them did. Jonathan, who invented the first handheld mixer?
These are all of the that one actually no.
You said great behold.
No. I swear to God, this is Jameson Decker. I swear to God.
No!
I swear to God, because
Look it up.
It's the Black and Decker family. The Jameson Decker was the Decker of the Black and Decker family, and they were the first people to invent that. I know that because my son was doing a report on early.
Is it real? Oh my God!
You should consider being an entertainer. Mindy.
What?
Oh, okay, this is a serious question. Did you get a free car for doing the Super Bowl commercial?
No, but I tried.
Well, the commercial was for what?
General Motors.
So you didn't get a free car?
No, apparently they sometimes will offer you a car if they don't give you a lot of money.
So you got a lot of money.
I got it.
How much did you get?
$12.
Another question for Mindy. I'll ask both of you. How much TV do you watch?
A lot. I watch a lot. I have a 77-inch TV that my friend over here helped me pick out because I love television. I love watching dark things. Like I'm watching Dexter right before I go to bed. I don't know. I don't watch any comedy, believe it or not. So I do watch a lot of TV. I don't read. I'm not a great reader, so I don't do that. But yes.
You love TV.
I love TV.
John, what about you?
I have a 78. Which I don't watch because I'm reading books.
note never to have him back.
Actually, no, what's true is that I know that we talked about this a little bit. She and I both, and I think a lot of comedy people, we don't watch a lot of comedy.
Yeah.
We want to watch drama for some reason. It's so much, I don't know, it's just...
Change the pace.
Yeah, Severance, by the way, on Apple TV, if you have...
Oh, yes, I just started that.
So good.
What are you into?
There's only 2, I've seen them both.
There's only 2?
Yeah, well, so far, released.
Oh, okay, you know, I saw the first, I'll probably go see it when I come home. Very
Very good.
interesting,
Sci-fi,
very
very
good.
awesome.
Yes, like it.
Great.
Yeah.
You 2 done? Jonathan, do you watch any TV?
I do, but we don't have a 77-inch TV.
Well, who does?
You can get it, it's not that expensive.
So we were talking before, and I you know, I'm a little bit younger, but you were telling me. Wait, then Jonathan. But Jonathan was telling me that he still has a VHS player.
You have a VHS?
How many people still have VHS players?
No, nobody.
Jonathan Mangum, everybody.
Yes!
Don't get rid of things.
How am I supposed to watch Romance in the Stone?
Really good. That was really good. Okay, couple more. It's Sunday night and Kirsten has got kids. She's got to get home. Okay, right. So, Jonathan, well, I think you've already answered this one. What's it like working with Wayne? But you've already answered. Any more on that? Not so much.
When the cameras are off.
When the cameras are off. Mindy, what kind of cat did you have on Austin Powers? What was kind of cat? Was
Oh, I didn't
Did you
have
remember
it.
that cat?
Yeah.
It was a hairless cat. It was kind of creepy to touch. And I love cats and stuff. But I gotta tell you that when I work with children or animals, I am very, very aware that making sure that they're taken care of, that they're, do you know what I mean? That, and there's always, they always have people, that's their job. But I'm one of those people like, you know, like, are you sure that cat is it's okay for them to walk around? Yes, you know, like, all right. I'm, you know, I'm that kind of busybody that wants to take care of everything. All right, shush. And but it was, it was Wigglesworth, right?
Yeah.
And, but it was, it didn't have any. It just was.
Was it just one cat, or they rotated? They had to have one.
I think they have to have, two.
Yeah,
It was
two. Okay. Jonathan, what's your favorite? What do you like sports? What's your favorite sport? What is that?
Sports.
He doesn't.
You know what I enjoy? I enjoy a thing called volleyball. Anyone heard of volleyball?
Yes, I did.
Volleyball.
You know what? My ex-boyfriend helped create that. That's true.
Are you kidding?
I swear to God.
No, you're lying right now.
No.
We know your tricks.
No, I swear to God.
Is this true?
I really, yes.
When you say XXX, that means...
Well, he was like my first boyfriend.
Okay.
My first boyfriend at like 19, that's when I lost it.
So...
That's why.
But no, yes, it was him and somebody else, I guess, or maybe it was just him, I don't know.
It's amazing. So you go, it's hard to find places that will do it. You go to a racquetball court, and you might occasionally see a little screw hole on the side of the walls. What's that for? That's for the net. So you're playing volleyball in a racquetball court, and you're able to bounce it off the walls and do angles and stuff.
Wow.
Really fun. And that is the only sport I give two shits about.
So you don't watch sports?
No.
Okay, great. Yeah, I was just going to say that.
I want to play pickleball.
My pickleball friends are here. Make some noise. Okay, so Maria Rogers over here calls me up like 2 months ago. Well, she kind of nagged me for a while about it. She's like, come play pickleball with me. Come play pickleball. I'm like, that sounds weird. I did it in college. So she kept acting like, okay, I'll go. God, who cares? So I went. Pickleball people, you people are so addicted. Are we addicted or what?
Yes.
We're addicted, and we love it. Now, my pickleball friends here, they put up with me because I can't bend down to pick up the ball, right? So I'm very excited.
What's wrong with you?
I have a bad back, Mindy. Get out of bed, you dirty whore.
I wonder if she still has it.
She shared it with me. So I bought this rubber, right, Maria? I bought this rubber suction cup that Is your wife out of town? I bought this rubber suction cup. You stick it on the bottom of your racket. Nobody cares, but my pickleball friends do. Right? And then they have to come over and get it. It's embarrassing. So now I just.
Here, stand up. I want to see how far you can go down there. Hello, you just went like that.
Well, Well, my pants were crawling.
But you went down, so what's the furthest that you
I feel good today, but normally I can just get about right there. And then it's like, But now with the racket, I just turn it upside down. I go, got the ball, I look like a badass, then I go to serve. Gabby's my partner, she gets mad because I fuck it up. Okay, that's fine.
Have you played gherkin squats?
Gherkin squats? Yeah. Again, when I was a freshman in college. That was my frat house. That was my frat house. The gherkin squats. It's a small pickle, for those of you who don't know. Are you feeling okay, John? We have reached the end of our show. Did we have fun today? Being our premiere show. Can we do this again next week? I'm going to wear the same jacket. I'll keep it. Here's the thing. So we have some announcements, but because this is our premiere show, I want to be particularly mindful that I have a lot of people to thank, okay? We've already acknowledged Jonathan, but Jonathan, I love working with you, and thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. I want to thank Jack Sullivan, who did all the camera work. And Jack's colleague, Roger, on this camera, thank you so much. Elton, I trust that you can hear me, but Elton Ahera is in the tech. Lights are coming. Maria Rogers, thank you for managing the box. Joseph, thank you for just being Anthony is our still photographer. He's taking our picture right now. I've done any of this without my sidekick, Ava Abdullah. Thank you so much. We couldn't do any of this without you! Let's take some pictures. You're welcome to come sit up here and take pictures with your friends. We want you to do that because we want to get the word out about the show. So include the sign, okay? And to hashtag live from the Pico. You're gonna put my name in. Just hashtag live from the Pico. And let's get the word out. Oh my God! Next month I know who the guests are. You want to know? Yeah! So we have from Showtime, amazing comedian Sean Polofsky is coming to on March 20th. Sunday night, March 20th. Okay, you'll get a notice. And then also joining her is brilliant stand-up comedian and winner of America's Got Talent, Vicky Barbalak is coming. So I'm just going to ask one favor that you clap loud so when I walk off I feel like a good person.